The RF4008ADRT automatic drying rate tester is an instrument used to measure the water evaporation rate of textiles after dripping a certain amount of water. Operation method: preparation before testing. Sample cutting and preconditioning. Cut the sample into a 100 x 100 mm square and place the tested sample in the air-conditioned lab for at least 4 hours for preconditioning. Install the sample onto the sample clamp. Place the sample into the sample holder and clamp both ends of the fixture with O-rings. The sample installation should be flat and parallel to the sample clamping rod. Prepare all the samples that need to be tested at once. The drip side of the sample is located on the same side as the sample clamping rod. Development of testing plan. The development of the testing plan requires the use of RF4008ADRT data binding tools software and a card reader device. Firstly, connect the card reader to the USB interface on the side of the industrial control all-in-one computer through a USB cable. If the user connects the card reader to their own computer, they can use it after installing the RF4008ADRT data binding tools software. Open the software, select the desired language, enter the device number, click Connect to connect to the card reader device. The serial port connection at the bottom will display green, indicating that the card reader has been successfully connected. Select the solution path on the testing interface, enter the file name, and click Create to create the test plan file. Place the sample holder, which the chip is on the top side of the card reader, click Reading, and the chip information will be read in. Enter the sample code. Input drip volume, error accuracy, time interval, and stopping conditions. The stopping conditions have 3 modes. First, fixed duration mode. Second, evaporation time mode. And the third mode, residual moisture percentage mode. After selecting all the conditions, click Save to save the settings. Complete a testing plan for a sample, read the card according to the above method, and set up all sample testing plans in sequence. Note, different samples can be subjected to different testing schemes without interfering with each other. Export the sample testing plan after forming a file. Test sample assembly. Hang the sample clips in order in the waiting test area. The 2 ends of the sample clips must be placed in the same pair of slots and cannot be slung diagonally into different slots. Otherwise, the sample rack will not be able to be lifted, causing testing interruptions or errors. Note, the chip side of the sample holder should face left, while the drip side of the sample should face right. Start testing. Open the testing software. Select the serial port number in the settings interface and click on Connect to connect to the tester. The desired language can be switched between Chinese and English. Enter the report information, set the test parameters, turn on the switches for each function as needed. Select the camera in the camera settings and click Connect to connect the camera. Add water to the water storage cup of the tester. Prepare an appropriate amount of purified water and add it to the water storage cup. Note, when adding water or cleaning the water storage cup, please hold the cup with one hand and pull off the lid with the other hand. Do not bend the water pipe. Pipeline exhaust. Insert the auxiliary tray for exhaust into the baffle of the drip mechanism. Select the exhaust button on the testing interface of the touch screen. Observe whether there are air bubbles in the drip needle during the dripping process. If there are air bubbles, continue to click that exhaust button multiple times to exhaust until there are no air bubbles. Import plan. On the testing page, the first option is to click on Import Plan and select the plan file. Click Start to start testing. Ensure that the sample has been properly hung in the sample waiting test area. After starting, the testing process is fully automated and does not require manual intervention. The entire process involves automatic execution, transportation, hanging, dripping, weighing, and other actions. Finally, the test results are calculated and saved on the results page. Export test results. After the test is completed, the test results are automatically saved. You can view, delete, and export test reports on the results page. Select a test result and export it as a report in Excel or PDF format. You can choose to export a single test result or select multiple options. Multiple choice test results can automatically calculate the mean value, average, standard deviation, SD, and coefficient of variation, CV. The exported test report can be printed. Cleaning and maintenance of testing equipment. Regularly remove dust, sample fragments, and fiber segments from the surface of the balance. Clear the accumulated water in the water cup in a timely manner to prevent the formation of scale. After emptying the water cup, click on the exhaust button to drain the accumulated water in the pipeline. Timely clean up the accumulated water and dirt on the residual liquid platform. Caution: be extra careful when cleaning the weighing module. Do not press it heavily, and be careful not to let any debris fall onto the weighing module, otherwise it is easily damaged and cannot be repaired. Regularly remove dirt from the surface of the sample clamp iron sheet. Regularly inspect the air filter and replace it in a timely manner.